Good morning and welcome back to Backroads County. I just picked up this contract and this tractor will not hitch up. Do this. I just did. It's jammed like it's something's up. What's going on? Back in the ground or something? Just trying to unfold it to see if that'll flow it. Get it to lift. Come on. At least that one next to us just in case, because I couldn't get it to hitch up. But it's hitched up now, it just seems like it's stuck in the ground. There we go, come on, you can do it. Oh, wow, what an effort. That's basically $5,000. Leasing that machine over there because I thought this one was just a modded one that was failing. So we picked up a few contracts this morning. We got 2 seeding and 1 fertilizing. I've been here for like 10 minutes trying to sort this out. Right now we've got a seeder there so we can go and put corn or something in one of our fields now. What a pain in the butt that was. I figured I'd bring you in to show you. But anyway, that works now. That's the thing. So we need to get to field 17. Are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? One there. Right near our farm. Which I think we can plant today, so maybe we use that. We had to get one anyway, I guess. We could put in some sunflowers, soybeans, whatever. That work, mate? See what happens here. It's been, this one's a bit of a, I came in, looked at the contracts, there was tons of them. I selected 1 or 2, next minute they all disappeared, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. He's going tree climbing. Can't get good work. Hard to get good workers, I should have said. This one is stuck in traffic. The fertilizing one. This is he's finally got there. He's there. I'm gonna get this guy to the shop. He can grab our other planter, and then we can start doing our fields. But target's unreachable, hey? I say you lie. There we go. He's off. Alright, so we're on a bit of a... We're getting there. I think we'll start off with the fertilizing one just to get that one over and done with. Shouldn't be as big or as many issues because it's just this field. It is a decent sized field, but it's not a bad sized fertilizer. So yeah, today we're just going to get some contracts done, get some money back in the bank. We're going to throw some seeds in our field. I bought seeds this morning to fill all these up. I think we've got about 20,000 sitting there in our production bin, so we'll have to get some more. We'll probably take the planter back, the one we've got, and fill it up with our own seeds if we can. We'll test that out in the production silo there. Make sure this is going to get done. Alright, I'm just going to put the worker on this for a second and see what's going on. Of course it's stuck on a tree. Come on. By the time you finally make it to the shop, the day's going to be over. Alright, so we're back here. Sorry about that. Turn the worker off. Turn this back on. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Got to go and check on all of our. Go and check on our dairy. Got some stuff going on down there. Thinking about trying out the new pizza shop mod. We've got cheese that we can get out of the dairy. We've got tomatoes that we can do in the open air garden. I think you need flour, which we could probably organise that as well. Have to wait and see. Gonna get this little area section done. Make it a bit easier so it's all sorted. Fill in the gaps. We're going to waste fertilizer regardless which way we done this one, so. Line it back up and we'll send him across again. At least it gets pretty good coverage. It's better than sitting in a harvester that's only got a 3-meter header. Alright, that's going to cover us where we are now. We'll just try and stick on them lines. We're good to go. Just coming back through the last major pass. Have to nip around the edges. I think we might have missed a few spots where I was just cutting it short to not hit the trees. Where are we? Don't even know where we're at. What field will be on? 25. There we are. So yeah, we've got a fair bit we missed around the edge and that little dimple bit as well. I'll just come along here, finish off these bits. And get that little kidney shaped part. And we should be good to go. I just kept, pardon me, I just kept going back and forwards. Just to steer clear of the trees. And yeah, just miss these little bits and pieces. Totally forgot about that kidney piece. I had some music jamming on in the background and didn't even hear it. Turn the lights on so we can see a bit better. We're up to on the contract. 84%, so once we tidy these bits up, should be good to go. And then we'll swap over to our planting. I have sent that planter back to our farm, the one that I leased. I sort of figure if I've spent $5 grand leasing it, we may as well use it to throw some crops in on our fields. Field 4 hasn't got any crops on it, but might be a bit of an issue getting that big chunky tank around that property. But we'll do what we can. Get a few fields planted. This is the first time we've planted on our new farm. It's our own. Not working for someone else. The bigger planters obviously don't fertilise at the same time, so there is a fertiliser spreader we'll probably look at purchasing because there's always, you know, fertilising contracts popping up here. And now we've got that spare tractor. We can still do the fertilising contracts and not use the higher gear. Let's get this piece done around the corner. Everything else is all sorted. Got a fair bit of fertiliser left too. That's completed. I'll throw a worker in this one, send him back to the shop so we can actually, yeah, we'll send him back to the shop. He can go up there. We'll empty out the fertiliser so we can keep it for the next one. If he gets stuck. Off the road, silly bugger. Where's our truck? Our truck. truck made it back here with it. So let's see, we'll open up the flaps. See if we can actually take seed into the machine from our little building. If we lined it up correctly, we should be able to drive through there like it's a pit. Up on the edge there, I think. Big one. Might be best to save up for a silo soon, I think. That's it on the front. And jammed up on the front there, I think. Tank now. Awesome. There you go. That's good. Besides the hassle of getting it in and out, not too bad at all. Now we know that works, we'll just sit that there, that can stay loaded up for now. Check our cattle. Our grapes are no longer dispensing here, they're going straight to that food production plant. A bit of food there, that should keep them going for a while. We're building up a pretty big stash of manure, 15,000 litres. How much slower we got? 8,000 litres, so we can get that across to Mark. We got plenty of food, the health's going good. We got here sorghum, wheat. So the wheat can come over here and turn into more seeds. Damn it. I was hoping that didn't land on the roof then. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I didn't think they'd do that. I thought you'd have to put them in a vehicle first. Coming into planting season, the more seeds that we can get out of this, the better. The oats can go down to the food production facility to become cereal. Might actually see if I can send that down there automatically. It's just one less one that we got to transport. This is still only running on water too. There you go. Oat can go distributing, see if that works. And wheat, if I distribute that, it may go to that food one and we need it up here, so that can stay there. But yeah, now we got some seeds. So to do the grain crops, we still need lime. There's that big farm production building we got to make lime. Yep, so we need rocks and water. I think we can buy lime down at the there's the lime thing down there. I think we can buy it from down there, so worst case we can get some lime. A bit of wool there. I wonder if that can go all in one production for now. Fabric wool. So yeah, we can send that down. That's good. We can start making some stuff. See, as these progress, we can actually build in the productions instead of having this all in one going. Once we got a few productions going and get some money in the bank, and maybe we'll use this field behind us, number 20, and put a few production buildings on there. But for now, we'll keep it as an arable crop area. But if we can pick up, a bit of land in the center of the map like that one, even 19, we can put something on 4 and 20, and let's keep 19 and 18 and buy the, like, you've still got these ones down here, but these aren't very flat. They're rather hilly. But at the same time, if we buy this land, You know, it's going to be around all the same production areas, so we could buy this land, put the productions in there, and just put a new road all the way through where the dirt one is. Bob's your uncle, as they say. Alright, let's get back to it. Bring this over here. Dump it out so it's out of the way. There you go. That contract can be ended. Wicked. One down. Let's get on to field 17. Welcome back. We're just on the bigger field now, field 17. Thought we'd pop in here to start getting this one sorted out. No more contracts have popped up yet. There's still a couple of fertilizing ones there, but it just sucks. There was like 10-15 contracts there when I first logged in. Went there, clicked on a couple, boom, 10 just disappeared. I'm like, damn it. But we still have a fair bit of season to go. And we got some harvesting, and then we all got that. So I mean, we've also got to get seed in the ground for our stuff. Sort out our productions. I just want to get some cash in the bank, because I don't like using that multi-food production place. It's just a bit, I don't know, it's still a production, but it just doesn't feel right, so I'd rather do it properly. Use the proper dairy, you know, use the proper grain mill, use the proper oil mill, just that sort of stuff. Even though they're modded ones, they're not available in the game, it still just feels, I don't know, it's more fun because there's more to do, if that makes sense. I guess you could say. I've never used this one before. Seems pretty good, yeah, but it also holds fertilizer. I like the ones that do fertilizer at the same time, especially as you get bigger fields and you get busier. It just, you get the job done, but it kills two birds with one stone, I guess you could say. Oh crap! I've got my speed right down. So they're going, wow, I've already fertilised the full field. On to the second one, hasn't even been an hour, so I'm thinking about swapping over to 2-day months just to see what it works like. Never done it before. Yeah, I feel like it'd be easier to do the contracts and get all your work done when it's split over 2 days. And you're not running around doing the same repetitive stuff every day just to get it finished. Pretty stoked we're working on the neighbour's field. Now we've got the equipment over there to do our own field, so that'll be good. Sorry about that, the plastic bottle was cracking. Yeah, that's what we're up to. Just chugging along. Tractor's a bit wobbly. Not too bad in the cab with all the air suspension stuff. The screen would make me giddy looking at that all the time. A bit off course there. Bit hard to see when it's a big wide one. But it's weird, when we bought this land I tried to mow it and it doesn't let you mow some of it, it just cuts it. So as we get a bit of cash, we probably just turn that back into normal grass with the plant tool. Give us a bit more grass to mow around just to keep, like, you know, get one of the little 0-turn mowers, mow all the grass around the house and just dump it in the sheep's pen. Undusted, and I think those little 0-turn things are pretty cheap anyway. Oh, your mowers. Yeah, about 8 grand, so you know, if one of them pop up second hand, we'll definitely grab it. Get the little basket for the back. Wagon, whatever, the scoop wagon. I'd say that'd be us, just getting out there, mowing a bit of grass around the house, chugging along. Missed a bit back there. I'm not going backwards with this thing on. Yeah, that's the plan, just get these jobs done. I'm going to sit here with cruise control. It's midnight here. Gotta finish my cup of tea and get it done. Alrighty, so I'm going to pick us up a fertilizer spreader because we do need one now. The cheapest one I can get. So that's there for us. We're going to have to fertilise our fields, and there's a couple of fertilising contracts, so that is what we're going to do next. I finished off the seeding sowing contract, but I think it came across into our field a little bit on the last pass, so I'll just have to make sure that we sort that out before we plant, otherwise we'll get stuck with seeds that we don't want. What I'm going to do is, when are our fields over in that far corner due? Down here. We've got oat and wheat and wheat, so that's good because we can put the oat into the cereal. The wheat can help us make more seeds and feed some chickens. But we're knocking them all out of the park. It's still early in the morning. We've got a couple of contracts done already. Figure get ourselves a fertilizer spreader, and then we're good to go. If I hadn't done a deal for all our manure, I could have just done it with manure or slurry, but I think for now this thing's going to be good. I've used it on other maps before. I've got to have a look through really and get other mods too, because I haven't really looked in different categories of mods like fertilizer spreaders or seeders or planters. I've got my sort of favourite ones that I like and just use them, but at the same time I'm not saying there's better ones out there, but it's always good to try different stuff. And I mean, up until the last few maps I haven't really done any maps with contracts, but it's good to, because you get to see different machinery, you get to use different tractors, and it's just, I don't know, for me it's good just to try different stuff out. How much is this going to be left in that one? Alright, so we'll order, get some more. Expensive, that one. That will do us. I mean, this fertilizer spreader costs us 28 grand, so by the time we do a couple of contracts, like just those contracts there are going to pay for the fertilizer spreader. So as well as saving about $3,200 on using their equipment. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll just have to make sure that we park it inside because there's no cover on it. I just went to take that contract and it's gone. Bugger. Ooh, this is going to pay for half our fertilizer spreader. That's like 8 contracts that just disappeared on me today. What a pain in the bum. Alright, we're just loading up our silage. It's ready for us in there at the moment. Just under 55,000 litres. So, where's the BGA on this map? I think it's down the bottom corner with everything else in it. Let's stop this fella because I don't want him going shooting into shit everywhere. Where are we? Tag it. Well, it was down there. Oh, we're good to go. So let's continue on down to the BGA. This truck needs a service badly. It's got 13 hours on it. The servicing has gone down more than the fuel. Not cool. But it's a handy truck, it's a cheap truck, so if it starts getting more expensive to repair it, you can always just sell it and buy another one. Get it up to 20-30 hours, I guess. Repair it this time, and next time instead of painting and repairing it, it's probably cheaper to buy the new truck. Unfortunately. Speaking of trucks, I've seen the TLX 9000 came out last week. I haven't had a chance to watch any reviews or anything, so I missed it, but out, so we're gonna have to find an excuse to buy that one for sure. I think this BJ is like 800 grand to buy, so we'll just now I think we'll forget about that part of it. Stumped off, and it's still about 70,000 litres now that's just getting changed over. Gonna take it all, so that's a win. I don't think it'll take much more if I bought the extras down. 30 grand, not too bad at all. Welcome back again with a fertilizing contract, just up and down, getting it all sorted. I've got this one and one more left to go, and then we'll probably jump over to our field after this one actually. Get that sorted, tidied, cleaned up. Might even, it's only a couple of runs. I'll do a row across the top, we'll throw a worker in the seat, and we will head over and sort out our field, because if I forget it, some of the crops from the field next to it may grow into it, and then we're up Pooh Creek. Have to rip it all up and start again. So I do have some oats that are good to harvest and some wheat that are going to be in the next harvest. The ones we planted at our smaller farm over near parents, where we're dropping off all of the pallets of goodies to sweeten them up for letting them use all their stuff. If I haven't already, I might sell their cultivator. We don't need that anymore. Now we own it. Sell that one off. Actually, we're going to keep that just in case I need to cultivate that land. I do want to buy another one, but just not at this second. I have got a 6 meter plough, I think it is. We own that as well, so it's not dire. But I do want to see. That one's not too bad. These trailers are pretty good. That's 52 meters. That's in the same trailer. One's got 16 hours. One's got 35 hours. They're pretty cheap. I don't know if we should buy one or not. I don't really have a whole heap of use for it right now. So we've got the back of the TLX. I really need one over in Griffin right now because I haven't got the TLX over there. I left that one out. One of my first maps I haven't bought a TLX on straight away. They're so cheap, it's sort of hard not to, but it's like, Alright, we're looking at cultivators. I want to buy this one. It's 130 grand though, so we've got to, and it's, I mean, let's just keep the one we got for now, because the one we got for now is perfect for what we need, honestly. Alright, you finish that off for me, buddy. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it. It's the wrong button. Come on, turn on. There we go. Ah, there's a gap in the middle. Start again. My bad. I like to try and keep them legit, you know, when they say they're finished, I still try and finish the contracts even after. Alright, so what are we going to put in here? Soybeans, I think, is what we decided. So let's see if this tractor will pull it. Turn on, lower. Get these wraps around the edge. We will have to get a fertilizer. What did I buy that already? Can't remember. That was this morning. Yes, I did buy the fertilizer spreader, so we can fertilize our field. We're going to put soybeans in here, and then field 4, I'm not too sure. Not sure what to put in there yet. Do we wait and put like canola or barley or wheat in there, or do we put in sunflowers? Would be cool, but there's not enough there really to lease a different header. There is a new harvester out that I'm really keen on, the Lizard Colossus. I've seen that pop up in the latest section this morning. I'm like, yep, that's the one we're getting. I've been using the twin screw ones because they've got like bigger capacity, but that Lizard Colossus looks wicked. If you haven't seen it yet, sorry to keep going through the menus, I'm just excited. Harvesters, hopefully it's here. Maybe I haven't. There it is, the Colossus. They can go high capacity, 72,600 litres of storage. It's an animal. Can't wait. So we've got a few fields now. We've got lots of contracts to do before we can justify that purchase. But yeah, see how we go, I guess. Get over that corner a little bit more. Yeah, when we were doing that field over next to us there, I didn't realise the last run. You can see here it's actually across them to our field. This tractor really does not like. Hopefully that's going to sew over it. I don't think it's going to, is it? Come on. Nope. Okay. Turn that off. Lift that up. Where is our red tractor? Gee, fertilising. It's my tractor. Okay, I guess we're going to be heading over in this one, grabbing our cultivator. Luckily we didn't sell it. Oh, I might just use our plough. And we'll just run down that edge. I thought that would plant over it, but obviously not. 3 hours on it, it's already got that much service needing. Madness. Madness, madness. Connect this up. I can probably take off that front loader, but as soon as I do, we're going to need it. That works, isn't it? Also got to clear out the rest of these pallets. We've still got some cotton over there, some wool there that we've got to get out. Open. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Wrong field, you nutsack. Okay. So we're going to have to just do that section now as well. Where did it start? About here somewhere. I can't believe I've done that. I'm going to have to redo that section now. Can you remind me? Ah, hopeless. I was not even thinking. Pain in the butt, that is. I'm going to put this down on that field next to it, so I know. Why did I leave that there? Oh yeah, that's right, you got to fix it. Can't believe I did that. Sorry about that. Still making mistakes. So you get sidetracked thinking about what you're going to do next, so you can keep the video rolling. And you're just not thinking clearly. Back her all the way up. Turn it on. And cover up our mess. Seriously cannot. Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. Gotta get a roller too. Just lease a roller for now if we can't get one cheap enough. I'm hanging out to buy all this gear like second hand in the shop, but it's just nothing useful's been popping up there for me lately. I know it's probably the same for you guys when you need something that's never there, and then when you just spend 400 grand buying something, it pops up. You're like, dang it! But that's annoying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around, point it up to the road. I'll set it on the worker for a minute, and we'll look at a roller, because that's 2 fields we're going to have to roll now. See what we can find. There we go, you can do that. Let's see what we can find. Rollers. What are they worth? That one there, what's that, 6 meters? 12 meters for 40 grand. I'm getting this one. Buy it, it's cheap. Only downside is we have to send a tractor up. The truck can't do it, so truck can go back up to the farm, because if need be, he can tow the seeder. And it looks like this one's finished. Oh, the contract I got's gone. Damn it, man. Contracts are disappearing faster than they're popping up at the moment. It's crazy. Get a good contract, it's like, don't, gone. Well, at least that one there just paid for a roller, so that's the main thing. So change of plans. I sent the truck up to the shop because that is in need of a service massively. I'm going to go up here. We'll wait until we've seeded both those paddocks. We'll fertilise them. And then the tractor towing the seeder can go up and grab that roller while we're fertilising. It's crazy, I'm doing all this on my own land. It feels weird, like I'm not just doing it for someone else and getting paid. It's we're spending the money and getting nothing back until we sell it. Weird feeling. I'm not, like I said, I've never been on maps that have heaps of contracts before. The last couple, but it gets a bit addictive because it's like, yeah, if I do all that work, I get paid now. Like, let's do it. It's worth it. So we'll drop this here. Actually, you can go up now and get the roller while we're doing the rest. We'll finish the rest of this plot off. Can't reach. Get this up here and so look, the service is right down. 13 hours. We'll work out what it's going to cost to repaint and service. It might be cheaper just to buy a new truck. Crazy that sounds like that, hey? Like it's just, you know, servicing, and the this has just had an update too. Apparently it's a little bit more stable. I'm not sure if the update finished downloading before I logged in, but just noticed that pop up, so I'm like, yep, click on that. What is it going to cost us for repairs? That is the question. That's not too bad. I don't normally repaint them, but we're gonna. Not gonna worry about the tray. No, that can stay like that. Car's fully serviced and everything, but the tray's not, so I don't even get up to half. I'll tow that, can I? That's going to go on to the tractor. Oh, tractor only. Seems to handle a bit better. Ending up on its lid, skidding around the corner, so that's good. Donuts in the field. Wood, wood. Right, let's park this here. Out of the way. Mirrors actually worked decent in that one. That was good. A little bit left to go, so we have to fertilise and roll both these fields. And then yeah, that's hopefully, I was hoping some more contracts would pop up, but usually if they haven't by 11 o'clock, they're not getting nothing. Unfortunately, cows go through their food super fast, hey. It's a good cow barn, that one. It just needs a little bit more food storage, I think, especially as you get more cattle in there. We've got to make manure and slurry to help us get a cheap farm next season. Should be good. Alright, made it back with our roller. We'll just park this. Yeah, oops. Get back into the tractor. Go down and reseed our oats. And that's it. Yep, oats. Double check that so we didn't reseed something we didn't need. This tractor's got more power than that one, doesn't it? Can't remember. That's got 310. Pop them out. This one doesn't have to struggle its guts out. Doesn't look weird though. Red equipment behind a green tractor and green tractor behind the red equipment. I don't think I've ever used this tractor before, but we found it in the store. We took it. Wasn't a bad deal. Well, I guess I have found something in the store that's been decent. It doesn't happen very often. Reseed this out and then we can roll and fertilize. This is probably the seeder that I'll end up buying, saving up to buy. Okay, this field is repaired. Lift. Hold. Try and sneak it through here. and empty out our seed because we've got 4,000 litres in it, and I do not want to return it as a lease until it's empty. Just wondering if it's worthwhile hanging on to it for another month or so while the harvest and seedings are coming up. Well, it's going to cost a little bit of money to have it sitting here, but it's cheaper to have it sitting here than what it would be if we had to purchase it again or lease it again. And I only leased it because I thought the seeder that just would not connect to the tractor. I'll pick this up on the front and get it out of the way. Weird how the grass is like that. That's why I want to reseed it all. Like I said, then we can get on a little zero turns and just harvest enough grass here to keep the sheep fed. Drop that off. We will get our fertilizer on, our roller on, and get this show on the road, I reckon. We've got about just over 30,000 litres of manure they're going to take down to Mark. It's probably about $5,000 worth, maybe a bit more, but he said just to leave it down here in our silos, so he's just going to come and get it as he needs it. So we've got enough left up there to keep our open air gardens going. I'm just going to dump this in here, and he will come and grab it. And not sure if they're going to be paying for it or just taking off the value of the house. Who knows? But either way, who is going to be paying for our property over here? Nice. It'd be good just to throw, you know, a couple of production buildings or something there. Not too bad at all. That's all dropped off, all done and dusted, and we are going to head back up and start rolling the fields. Should be just thinking. Maybe we dump the corn that we got there in the silo, throw it in the truck and take it up to our facility. They can empty off in there, we can just fill it up into the bed of the truck. I suppose if they want to start getting any of our fruits and veggies we're producing, we can take that off the price too, but you know, we're not going to be dumping 30,000 litres of manure in there every day, so it's going to take us a while to build that back up. We don't have the whole lot of cows and we can't afford to buy more. I think we've also got to check our... I'm not sure, we've got the dairy stuff. Is that coming straight up here? I'll have to check that. Oh, it did land there. Not sure if I've got our dairy production getting sent straight to this building, so we'll check that in a second. If we do, that means we don't have to go down there. And if we don't, we have to go down there. It's storing, so we should probably turn. That'll be fine like that for now. I wouldn't mind getting a pizza shop set up, so 50,000 litres of manure there. He hasn't come to get the last of it, so that's closer to $8,000, $9,000 now. Where's our corn? Going past it. So many things to make now. Going past it. There we go. 10,000 litres, we take that back up there and it's more seeds for us for the next batch. It's going to be good. We'll have a, when we're doing seeding now, it's not going to cost us anything. And once we get enough stashed up there, we can start selling the corn and getting that extra cash out of it as well. So not too bad. I'm still tossing up what to do with field 4. I don't know. We'll get our 2 fields over here finished, and then I don't know if we throw some just open air gardens up there for now. I'm just having producing like, whoa, that's a big stack. You know, have one doing corn, one doing soybean, one doing sugar cane or sugar beet, whatever, you know what I mean? Just have them all chugging along, producing something that we can get in and sell. I also did change our roller over. That red one didn't seem to be, it might be the field, so that's why I just leased another one to see if it's the field or not. But we'll get this changed over, swapped out, and then we'll duck down and go and pick it up. Okay, so those fields are rolled. I've got the old John Deere seeder on the back. We're just going to do field 4 as grass. That's if we can plant it now. I forgot to check that. Yep, we're good. So we're just going to do grass. We're going to keep it simple. That way we don't have to do anything extra. Just grass. It's a crop that we can keep harvesting the whole way through the year. And if we decide to bring all of our open air gardens and stuff up here, you can. Just about having stuff to do and money to make the whole way through for me at the moment. Lower the seeder, get it on. So we're just going to throw grass down here. We'll come back, we'll roll it because this is throwing down fertilizer with it as well. And then what I'll do is, as our gardens are running out of ingredients, we're going to bring them up here, because most of the ones that can be used for productions don't need to be moved anyway. We can set them onto like what's it called, distributing, and that's my plan right now. That's me, so it may change. It's a bit of a hassle to do anything else here with anything like any big buildings and stuff, because there's so many power lines around, and there's a farm right there. So I think once we get that field and that property where our other farm is, we can put some production buildings there. But for now we can throw chickens up here, open air gardens, whatever we need. And it's not in the way, it's not going to annoy the neighbours, not going to be running 24/7 like a production building would be. I think it's just the best way to go about it. I wouldn't mind coming and clearing some of these trees because there's just too much blocking this little field in. It's the plan for now. And the best thing about grass is you're not investing a lot of cash. We've already got the equipment to look after it. We've got the mower. We haven't got a grassland care roller, which is sort of like something that if it popped up for for cheap sale we'd buy. But now we've got more grass than what we had before. It might be worthwhile doing it. And grass is a win. Like silage, grass, feed the sheep, turn it into hay, whatever we need, you know what I mean? So for now, this is just the best and cheapest option to get something in this field. It's been sitting empty for months already, so it's time to get it earning. And I think if fertilised and looked after well, we should get a fair bit of grass off this one. Not going to make us millionaires, but between grass, silage and feed, it's going to save us cash and make us some cash. So that is what we are doing. And then, like I said, as our gardens run out, we'll move them up here. That clears the farmland and gives more area for machinery storage or animals, anything, things like that. Actually a little bit bigger field than we expected. Like when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's tiny, but I suppose I've just come off a field using 12-metre long seeders, and we're back at a 4 or 5 metre one. Just a little bit there. So yeah, that's the plan. So I think, you know, by the time winter comes around, we should have a fair few crops coming in or been in. We'll have some open air gardens producing. I really want to put in and give a try to that pizza production. We've got the milk for the cheese. We've got the oats. We've got honey coming in. You know, we can make cereals. We can do all sorts of stuff now moving forward. So, I mean, we got through this winter pretty well. Had some contracts that went late in the year, which was lucky. Plus our grass field to do. So, get there again. This 4-wheel steer's just not liking me at the moment. Yeah, I think we'll go okay. We're getting to it, and more and more productions are coming out, you know, and any contracts that we get, the money's just going straight back into buying more farmland. We've got 50,000 litres of poo down there that's going on a loan that we have, like, not loan, I mean, I should actually speak to them and just say, hey, look, you know, we're going to buy this anyway, you know, getting our poo and slurry. How about we just lease the land or use that as part of like rent to own? When it comes time, whatever's owing, we pay you the difference, and you can keep buying the poo and the slurry and all that, you know, use our veggies, whatever. If they want a certain amount a month, that's not too hard. You know, some of the pallets that we're producing are $3,000, so we can swing a few of them and 30, 40, 50,000 litres of manure, plus the slurry. I'm not sure what the slurry prices are at the moment or what we agreed on. We've actually got to talk about that, because we just said we'd take the average between the high and the low. And honestly, like, besides some food for the cattle, that's all it's costing us, because everything else is just byproducts. And as long as we keep enough there to keep our gardens going, you know, we're making the seed already from wheat, and we're getting the water for free. So yeah, I mean, I don't even mind if I've got to buy some manure just to keep our gardens running. It's the money we're going to make off the crops out of them and the products out of them will offset buying a couple of $1,000s of manure to keep them going all year. Welcome back. Seeds are done, up on the grass. We're just going to roll it in a minute. But we're just heading down. We've got some silage in the tray. We've got some products here that didn't get into the production, and some wool. So we'll see if it needs any of that down here. And then any of our productions there we will take to and sell. The honey we can pick up. That stuff in so I can go towards productions later on. Let's see what we got here. Sweetened raisins, so we can take a few of them and sell because we have enough in there to do our cereal. We can't go cereal on yet, that is the question. Cereal's turned on, but we're missing. We're missing. Got raisins. No honey. There's a few oats there, so we've got a bit of honey over here we can go and grab. Ooh, full pallet. Wicked. Back in. Cereal. Heaps of rain. Grape vineyards are overproducing maybe. Maybe we only need one of them grape vineyards. They seem to be going off. Definitely do with some more bees. They're not doing that. They're only 400 litre pallets, so we need to get some more of them sorted. Cereal's cranking away. Wheat flour. Don't have any wheat. So there's a lot of things there that there's not a whole lot to finish it off yet. Sunflower oil, we're cranking that out. Raisins. What are we doing for how many grapes are actually in there? Oh, tons. Should we do some grape juice? What about wool? 1,000 litres. Take some fabric. Then we can do clothes. So we turn that on, I reckon. Turn that on. And that should feed each other. On my luck it won't, but let's try it. Then we'll duck down, check our dairy. So they must be churning out 5,000 litres a day up there. No idea. No, it's not accepted here, silly. I'm dropping off the silage for you. We've got a lot of things happening, but not all of them are making big cash. But they're making us cash. That's the thing. Doesn't matter if it's $1 or 1,000. Any money positive, like, is a win. I've got lots. Got butter. Do any of these need butter? I think we did we? Oh yeah, butter. That's because it makes butter. Cake needs butter, but we're not making cake. That's just way too above our means right now. And that stuff makes bulk cash, so it's something we really need to worry about at the minute. I don't want to have heaps of productions going where we've got that much going on and we can't do any farming. But I want to have enough going on to pay bills and survive. So I know some people don't like productions. They're a bit cheaty, it's not part of farming. Well, it is, because I know farmers that own butchers, and I know farmers that the family runs grocery stores, and the money that was in farming years ago isn't there anymore. So people do other things as well. Forestry, cattle, all sorts. I'm just having a field day with the flying. Not neat, it's not pretty, but it's working. Alright, let's go and sell this off. This should be, you have to think, it pretty decent. Butter and sunflower worth. Where are we going? We can get more for it if we go, yeah, butter. Yeah, the prices are averaged pretty well. They sell everything and not big dollars, but might be a bad time of year for it too. The best thing about this is, unlike crops, is as long as we keep feeding it and we have produce and products in there, doesn't matter what time of the year it is, we're going to have stuff to do and stuff to sell. So, whoa, that is the main thing. $60 grand, so that's not a bad deal at all. On the last row, the rolling. Double check I haven't missed any. Oh, there's a bit over there I have. That sucks. So yeah, we're just getting this rolled out. Right here that's missed, maybe. And around, there's a bit at the back there. Getting it all done just before dark, luckily. That's us. We can pack this up. We can head back. I think it's almost beer time. Have some dinner. Bath, and we are done today. Hasn't been too bad. Had a few contracts, which there's a lot of contracts actually. Most of them fell through, which is a pain in the bum. But yeah, between that and our open air gardens, things like that, we've done pretty well overall. Yeah, 6 hours on this tractor already. I've only had it for 2-hour-long episodes, so I suppose that just goes to show all the work that gets done behind the scenes to try and get it all finished. We might park this in here for now. And then in the next day or a few days we'll have a look at being able to buy one. I spoke to Mark too about using the property. He's going to have a chat with real estate and see what the deal is and work out roughly what he'll get from us over the next 6-7 months and go from there. He'll come back to me with the number. We'll sort that cash out to him, and that's how it's going to be. Sprayed weed killer in here, and it was a bit prickly last night in the bath. Sprayed weed killer, but I hasn't got rid of it yet, unfortunately. Alright, thank you for watching. Don't forget to, if you like the video, give us a like, and if you're not subscribed, please do. And maybe comment or share as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.